were many years that I wanted to be married and wasn't, and I didn't know if I would ever get married, it was very helpful to me to come to the realization that living with an unmet desire, such as wanting to be married, did not mean that I was in sinful discontentment. And part of the way I came to that conclusion was looking at the biblical picture of Christ as the bridegroom and his church as the bride, and recognizing that just as marriage was a picture of Christ in the church, waiting with a longing for a husband could be a picture of the church waiting in expectation for the return of Christ. So I realized that I could be a living embodiment of what the church was meant to be in this life, even if I didn't have the marriage that I longed for, and even if I was still living with that deep desire. That actually helped me portray that the church is meant to be watching, waiting, praying for the return of Christ. And realizing that gave me some theological significance to that wait for a spouse, even if I never got married, because I know that Christ may return in my lifetime or he may not. So there's a similarity in that you wait not knowing if the longings are going to be fulfilled in this life. But it was also helpful to know that that longing would be fulfilled in the life to come when the bridegroom will be united with his church forever. And then the other thing that was really helpful to me during my season of waiting for a spouse was recognizing that that's not wasted time. Whether or not you ever get married, you are living the life that God has for you right now. It's not just preparation. So being fully involved in a church, fully living out your gifts, if God has not given you marriage, he has given you everything you need to be in his will and serve the body of Christ in your singleness. Now, serving God as a single person is different than serving God as a married person. And it may not be your first choice of how you wanted to serve God, but it was very helpful to recognize this life was not my only shot at happiness, and this life one day will seem very short, so I need to use my time as a single person, whether it's a few years or lifelong, to fully engage in the body of Christ and to serve him and glorify him with every day that he's given me.